Why is it so dark? Oh, there we go. God damn. Yeah, it's really fucking bright behind me. Oh well. Hey, there I am. Today's my day off and I had some shit to do. Put away some laundry and got, as you guys saw, I'm sure, I got an account banned. Pretty much figured I did it to myself, to be honest. I know people are taking credit for it online. There is a possibility that I may have done it to myself. Whoops. I have a penchant of saying things in direct messages. Now, I'm sure they probably did help with, reporting and shit, but I have a feeling the nail in the coffin might have been my own. Um, you made banana bread. I love banana bread. This morning, yeah, the Socratic is gone. So basically this morning around 6 in the morning, Bree messaged me and she said that she'd been banned. And I was trying to help her get herself unbanned. She can confirm all this, by the way. She messaged me at like 6 o'clock in the morning and trying to get her account back up. They had gotten her over the night. And do I need to restart this or is it just Hannah? They had gotten Bree banned, I guess, like over the night or something. And I made a video for her. And yeah, I can look on there. I can look on there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm on both, but we're gonna be talking about that in a second. So essentially, they they got Bree. Okay, they got her, and as you guys know, there's a video on my page trying to help her. I was in my messages, and I know that TikTok's really funny about what you say in messages. Now, like I said, I know online that they're taking credit for it, and they probably had something to do with it. Don't get me wrong, they probably did. But there's a possibility I did not help matters any because I was using words that were not TikTok appropriate in the texting area. That is how I lost my other account, by the way. I mean, hell, ask Tracy. She will literally let you know about that. So I may have helped put the nail in the coffin. So I'm sure that they probably had some type of help doing that. But I'm sure that this morning didn't help when Brie came to me asking how to get her account unbanned. Now, call this karma. So basically, they got my account. TikTok took my account down. I know normally I've had matter of fact it was that account. Like, was that account or this account? I don't remember. Anyway, I got it kicked permanently. And there's things you can do to get it back. I mean, Jesus Christ, I got April's page back twice for here's the problem. I can't remember the email. So they literally ask you to put in the email that's associated with the account. And unless I can get into the account to figure out which email it was, because I have lots of accounts and lots of emails, I can't access it again. So they win. That account's gone. I can't when I went to do what I normally do to get the pages back up, it asks for the email. And I don't know what email was on it. Good job. I can't here's the deal though. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. Is that fucked up? Is that fucked up? I can't even be mad. I call it the I guess call it karmatic payback, I guess. I don't know. But that page, it's not going to come back unless I can suddenly majestically remember the fucking email that goes along to it, which I don't. So I can't even attempt to appeal it. So no, online is. And I know I need to write them all down now. I had them all written down. I lost the paper. Sucks. My YouTube channel, I'm on YouTube right now, actually. I'm on YouTube right now. So congrats, it's gone. I'm sure whatever I said in the messenger didn't help, so it was probably twofold, and I had a hand in it, but that's okay. I'm not even gonna be able to appeal it. It's gone. It's gonesies. It's big gonesies. It's out of here. So applaud yourselves, everybody. I still got other accounts. It's okay. My husband really likes the fact of YouTube. He's like this big YouTube fan. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. Yeah, see, that's what I'm doing, Kendall. That's what I'm doing. Actually, it's funny you say that. My husband is like, well, with you, because I've had a lot of people message me because I got a lot of people in the UK, weirdly. Can I log into all the emails I use to see if I've gotten? I could try, except some of them are basically burner emails. Not the smartest idea I've ever done, to be honest. Yeah. Um, yeah, I made that account like 3 years ago. That's not gonna happen. I mean, I only have access to like maybe 5 of the emails of the like numerous emails I've made for accounts. So me trying to find that's probably gonna be a needle in the haystack, to be honest. It's probably gonna be a needle in the haystack. So I'm willing to lose an account. It was my own fault. My own fault. But for not writing down the email so that I could appeal it. I should have known it was coming. I had an account warning. That's why I got down so quick. I've had an account warning for like a month. If you guys noticed, there wasn't a lot of videos being posted on it. I'd posted one video on it in weeks. It had an account warning, so I wasn't going to be posting a bunch of shit on it anyways. And an account warning stays on for like 3 months. So it was just kind of sitting there, and I was going live on it, but I wasn't posting a lot of content. So yeah, it's not hurting me a whole lot because the account was kind of stagnant. Stands for being able to go live on it, of course. But as you guys seen from the videos that I was posting earlier, I have other accounts I can go live on. If you go to my first video, you guys can go follow the accounts you don't have. A lot of you guys already have them or have part of them. You can go follow those. There's one video on each of the accounts. So it's going to be hard to spam report my shit because there's one video saying, hey, follow these other accounts. So have fun with that. So yeah, my husband is really big on YouTube, and I have a lot of people that watch in like the UK and Australia and like really far fucking ahead. So they've been telling me that they like YouTube because they can rewatch it later. No Saturday night. I have real crime. I have Ryan, which is what I'm on right now. And I have, I think, four other ones. Yeah, because there's 6 total. I think I have 4 other ones. It's either 3 or 4. You can find them in my first video on Ryan. Also, I have, not in Ryan's bio because I tried to upload it like 7 times and it thought I was spamming myself. But in all my other bios, it has my link tree. So you can go to my link tree and find the YouTube, the Instagram, and the TikTok with the videos of the video that I had. Does that make sense? All right. So yeah, Saturday night, just go to my ryan.lee.tm page and it has a bunch of them there. So yeah. So I will say this. A couple people were posting different things, and I did take the opportunity to go over to, yeah, Amy, I'm sure you didn't have a hand in that. Anyway, so I took the opportunity for the first time in a very, 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 very long time to go to that cesspool site that I am being accused of making apparently numerous accounts on. I will tell you this, the person who is on there that people think is me is going to be making some kind of an announcement. I'm letting her do the announcement because it's up to her to do her own shit. So you guys can do whatever with that. I have, I got better things to do with my time. And I know that, I was reading. I went there. I went there today. I went there today. I did. I went there today. Because it's being put around out there that I am this parody account, and I'm not. And that I have done all of this stuff, and I have not. Like I said, I know the person that's been behind it. We've had a conversation today that she's going to come clean because I'm tired of being drugged through the fucking mud. Now, either she can come clean or I can come clean for her. I don't really care which. She's a nice person. So I wanted to give her a heads up that I'm not doing this. I'm not, everything that I've ever said about anybody on this platform, anybody ever on this platform, I have said of my own volition on here in front of a camera with my face. There's no reason for me to ever have to go on a website and hide. I don't do that. It's not who I am. I don't need to hide behind things. If I said it, I said it. And so she is supposed to be, if I remember correctly, she made a comment that she was, I think, possibly going on the parody account tonight. I'm not sure. And something about a Reddit account she's going to put up there. I guess we'll see when I get off of here. I'm not really sure, but I guess I'll find out. If it does not get cleared up, I'll clear it up, and I don't think either one of us want that, to be honest. It started off as, I think, for her, I think it started off as a joke, and it spiraled. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of the content. She sends it to me, but I don't watch a lot of it. And so I had no idea what was going on. And next thing I know, I'm being blamed for shit that I don't do. You can blame me for shit that I do. That's fine. I've done it. I'll do it. I'll say it again. But I don't have any Reddit pages other than the one that I told you about, which is I think it's I Am Ryan Lee. And you can say that, of course, I'm going to say that and blah, blah, whatever, bro. Like, whatever. It is what it is. But, the things that I was reading on there today, talking about how I spend hours on there and make all these accounts, I can assure you I don't. And you can believe me, you cannot believe me. As I'm saying, I did go there today. I did look today. And I saw some of the most hateful shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I got to give you guys props. I got to give you guys props. You guys have been bigger, more horrible assholes than my other snark pages combined. So congratulations for being vile human beings. I don't know what to tell you. And now apparently Bree has a snark page and Court has a snark page. And for what? For what? The person that is behind the account has made numerous accounts to prove a point. She has numerous accounts. I think she only uses maybe 2 or 3 of them. She also is behind another one of them that has made waves over there. Especially that one, they think it's me because I outed her first name and last name. I outed that shit, and I know I did. I don't need to hide behind something. I know what I did. I said things that were public record. They are public record. They've been public record, and so I did. It wasn't right necessarily. Probably not, but it is what it is. What exactly did we involve ourselves in? I must know. I must know. I do have a question on that. What did we involve ourselves in? Just so I know. So I know not to involve myself again. I would love to know. Yeah, it's Brandy, it's unreal. Like I was reading shit on there that was just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely just I mean, the things that people say are like I knew it was bad a couple years ago, but like I never had any idea like the levels and the volumes that people are going to on this page at this point is it's wild. It's wild. And I don't even know what to think about people like that. What facts? I asked you a question, you didn't answer it. What facts are there to be had if you can't answer my question? Um, so they said that they are going to do the right thing and let people know that they are behind it. Now, like again, like I said, if she don't, I'm probably going to for her. Um, I know that there's people on there that do make multiple accounts. I know that there's people behind shit. There's people that don't make no damn sense. It is what it is. I my mind was blown. Like I knew it was a bad page. I knew it was a bad page. Like I said, I got that shit wrapped up a couple of years ago, and I knew that it was a bunch of just hateful, miserable people. I knew that, and so I braced myself before I went on there today. I was like, you know what? You've done this before. You're good. You're good. Just go ahead. You got this. And so I went over there, and it's bad. So we inserted ourselves into Gypsy's drama, so we deserve this. Got it. That makes sense. That makes all the sense in the world. Okay, perfect. So every other true crime person on TikTok deserves snark pages, apparently, because apparently that's what you're saying that we deserve snark pages for is because we dared to talk about a true crime case. Make it make sense, please. Like for real. Um, so I put on there that I put on the post that's on my TikTok right now. And what's on the bottom? It's a big mushroom. It's a big mushroom. It's a big mushroom. Um, and so you guys can catch me on other accounts. Like I said, they definitely helped contribute to my bananarism. I don't think my messages to Bree helped at all. She was extremely upset that they had gotten her this morning, and I was trying to help her. Said some words that TikTok doesn't like, so I'm sure that didn't help. But I did see on there where they are taking credit for it. Congratulations! I can't remember the email. It's gone. It's Dunsies for real. That's okay though. That's okay. I have other accounts, and my husband is this big fan. Big fan. He's a big fan of YouTube, and he wants me to do more on YouTube. So I am going to be, if you guys follow YouTube, I know there's some of you guys in here. Um, reading them right now actually. For those of you that are in here, I am going to be doing. I'm reading that over there. Yeah, I'm a lot of people that Is that you? That's not you, is it? No, that's not you. Okay. Where are the Fritos? They're my thing. I just had dinner. I don't need Fritos. I had dinner. Thanks. I do. There was a. It's in the. Go to the link tree. It'll take you the link tree that's well the link. It's not in the bio. Fuck. If you go to one of my other accounts, it's in the bio. So some of the things that I saw while I was on there and made the mistake of going to. Can I just say that here and there? I made a mistake of going there. I should have never went there. I got picked on everything from how I chew, how I drink. Um, it was wild. Like it had been that way before, and I guess I should have just realized it. But I saw a lot of people again going on and on about this page that I have not done. I know the person behind it. They reached out to me. I messaged them today after seeing all this shit, and I said, "All right, look, like I am being drugged for this shit. And I'm tired of being drugged for this shit. Whatever I say about somebody, I don't need to hide behind a fake name. I don't need to do any of that. I do it perfectly well here in front of the fucking camera that you guys apparently record and repost. I mean, thanks for the help in getting my lives out, I guess. Awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, so YouTube, another thing is, since people have decided to wanting to screen record, download, whatever, my lives, I'm gonna watermark them. That way, when you guys get the traffic, at least they know to come get it from the original place. You're obviously gonna keep posting it. You're obviously whatever. At least you're not. At least you're not editing it. At least you're putting it up and it's full purpose, so you can't twist my shit. I thought that was nice, but I'm getting some software that way. At least when you guys have it on there, I can put my YouTube channel so people can come support the person that's actually talking behind the camera and not hateful people that are reposting it to get snarky comments. Because I found that page. I found that page while I was on the Mandala Effect live. I came across my own face while I was Googling YouTube, and I said, oh, hey, what is this? And originally I thought it wasn't that bad of a page. I'm like, okay, well, they're putting my lives up in their full form. Maybe this isn't that bad, until I looked at the bio. The bio has listed me, Court, April, and Bree's snark pages on Reddit. You're using me to get views for your Reddit. You're using my work, my lives, my whatever that you then trash to get foot traffic to your Reddits because you can't get them any other way. You know, if you want people to go to your Reddit or whatever, make a post. Make a post. But what you don't need to do is steal my shit and put it underneath it. That's pretty shitty. I mean, consider the source, whatever. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as I figure out how to use this particular watermarking system, it's not going to stop you from taking my shit. It's not going to stop you. But what it will do is show people that they can go to the actual creator. Abner, basically what they're doing is they are taking my lives in full. I mean, granted, at least that. The content that I am doing now that you are too scared to do because you're hiding behind a faceless profile. You come in on your 000 accounts and you act like you're whatever because you don't have the stones to do what any of us do. You don't have the stones to get up here and put yourself out here as a person. You sit behind your screens and you make comments and you do whatever. So it's not going to stop you from stealing my shit. Okay, we all know this. But at least if I watermark it, people can go to the actual creator if they do enjoy the feed. If not, they can stay on yours and talk shit about how I eat my Fritos. Apparently now I'm drugged for eating or drinking. I'm so sorry about having sustenance to sustain life. I'm so sorry about that fact. Yes, they want to talk about my piercings. Yes, I have them. They want to talk about my tattoos and the fact that they think that they are shitty. I would love to see them try to do any tattoo work, not necessarily this tattoo work, but any tattoo work, because that you're not just putting me down, you're putting down my artist as well, which they did not ask to be put down with. So I think that's pretty shitty. I say a lot. Absolutely. I use it as a sentence filler, as does most of America. So they got on me because I say too much. Fucking deal with it. You're going to hear it a lot more. They got on me about my weight. Yeah, I've gained weight. 100%. Can't deny that. Then put on a lot of fucking psych meds. Psych meds make you blow up like a fucking balloon. If I was that worried about my weight appearance on here, number one, I would, I don't know, wear clothes that didn't fall off of me and bag and make me look even bigger. Put on makeup because I'd give a fuck about how I look. So get on me about my weight. Most of America's overweight. Oh, you got on Natasha. Yeah, after she got on me. She wanted to go on about my piercings, my tattoos, my job. So yeah, I said a couple distasteful things. I did. Not gonna lie. Because I don't need to lie because it's on video and I know what I said. So get at me about my weight. That's fine. Cool. We're not gonna go why that's like double shitty. Because you guys know why it's double shitty, right? House Mouse, that's kind of weird because you've left some weird comments on my shit before. We're not going to go into why it's double shitty because it's also going to get run all over the hell of Reddit. For anybody that knows me, and I can show you pictures if you don't believe me. I, for a long time, had a very rampant eating disorder where I was 76 pounds when I was 18 years old. Okay. So go ahead and trash that on Reddit. I have all the photos to back that up. Anybody who knows me knows about it. So feel free to weight shame me, because now I actually don't feel like starving myself into oblivion. Okay? I guess I'm making up for all them years I didn't eat now. Okay? So go shame me about that. That's fine. I don't care. It used to hurt me. It don't anymore. So go post about all that. Oh, Ryan's trying to get the pity crowd talking about an eating disorder. Anybody who knows me knows about it. I can show you the pictures. I have the pictures. I must have made those up 20 years in advance, right? I know Midnight is obsessed with me. It has to be personal. Trust me, I know. I got told about them. I thought their name was Resident Evil because, the movie, and so I thought it was Resident Evil. Fuck do I know? And I went and looked at their posts. Obsessed is a nice word. Okay. And it's weird because there's a post saying that they felt bad for me after the whole thing with April. But weirdly, as soon as I started bringing somebody else into the mix, Midnight got real mad real quick. Thought that was really weird. Midnight got real mad real quick when I brought somebody else's name into it. Y'all can guess which name. So they can go and do whatever they want. They can hide behind whatever they want. That's fine. They can say whatever they want. That's fine. Whatever. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. Is there another dramatic reading tonight? No, I don't have time for all that tonight. Yes, okay, hold on. I want to read that one. Okay, so their whole angle is somewhat that you're a human who eats, drinks, and uses normal speech patterns and breathes. Essentially. There is at least one or two TikToks that in the bio talk about the fact that I eat Fritos. You guys saw the cute little video. I loved that. That was actually really good editing. They're mad that I eat or that I drink or that I have a job, essentially, that is not up to par. One thing in life is you have to understand that there's always going to be people that don't like you. Okay. For whatever reason, I have gotten a lot of people pissed off at me. I'm used to it. So it is what it is. So you can hate me about all the things that I just mentioned. You can hate me about all of it. That's fine. I mean, and by the way, if you want to doubt my years of having an eating issue, I can absolutely show the pictures. I mean, they're there. Okay. Who wonders if 150 is midnight? Who's 150? It's 150. So, go ahead and pick on somebody who's done that. That's fine. It used to bother me. I've gotten better about it now. There's days that it wants to activate me into going back to the way I was. There's days that it makes me think about it. I've had a couple little issues that have made me want to go back to that. I've had a couple issues that have made me want to go back to my self-harm days. Not gonna lie. Snyder cheese puffs. I like the Snyder pretzel honey mustard ones. Honey mustard and onion, I think. One thing is, it's hard. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place right now. I'm trying to read this screen, that screen, and think, and that's a little hard right now. Somebody made the comment they wanted to take digs at my mental health. Somebody did bother to say, well, you know what? She obviously is on meds because she's not as nuts as she used to be. Thanks. I appreciate you realize that my medication is working. It is working. And I've gotten to a place where I am better. And yes, today, for the first time in a very, very, very long time, I did go on Reddit. I did read the stuff about me. I did see the Snark pages. I did see all of that. I seen posts. By the way, I'm sure you guys are in here, so let's give you a couple shout outs. There was something about, I know you're going to see this. I used to be a follower of yours. Her name was Allie. She did. She messaged me. She did. I know who she is. She messaged me, was being nice. Now she's over there. Cool, whatever. There was a lot of people that went on and on about me making these goddamn pages, and I'm like, it's not me. Like, I can tell you with everything in me, it's not me. The person who's behind them is supposed to be putting a video on that page, on Reddit, etc. Yeah, you can take them. I'm not going to deal with that shit. You know, like I said, I'm not dealing with this shit no more. If you guys want to go snark over there. I made the mistake of going over there today. I made the mistake of going over there. It got the best of me. Everybody wants to go on. I get sent screenshots. Okay, I do get sent screenshots. And my curiosity got the best of me. So I did what I swore I'd never do and fucking go over there and look. Shouldn't have, but I did. And for just a moment, I let it get to me for a moment. I let it get to me for a moment, and then I didn't let it get to me anymore. It, you know, I challenge any one of the snarkers to walk into a room, yeah, whether virtual or brick and mortar, and have, you know, read a dozen, 2 dozen people that are trashing everything about you, from the way that you eat, drink, breathe, sit, wear, have, said, etc. And I challenge you to sit there and take that and not have it fuck with your head a little bit, which is why I originally stayed away from Reddit, and while I will continue to stay away from there. I let curiosity get the best of me today. Wish I wouldn't have. So I am on TikTok currently. I'm actually on both places, and I'm not. I let it get to me for, like, I read it the Reddit. I read it for about 10 minutes, and I let it get to me while I read it. And then I called my mod team, my great, wonderful mod team of people that are amazing people who were very angry. And they helped me see that, you know, these are people that it doesn't matter what they think. Sorry, my neck is bothering me. It doesn't matter what they think. My husband was like, this is ridiculous. You know, don't let them do what they did to you last time. And I'm not. So my foray over there will be my last. It will be my last. I'm not going to let that fuck with my brain any more than I did for those 10 minutes today. You know, there's people, Hello Starlight, as you guys know, there was a live with Hello Starlight who thought it was funny to make a joke on a live with April, and make the joke about me apparently shitting my pants in 11th grade. That never happened because I didn't know Hello Starlight or any of that shit. I didn't. The fuck? And so she put this thing out there. Court got extremely mad at her and said, you know, why would you do that? And she's like, oh, it was just a joke. It was just a joke. So now there is Reddit names over there pertaining to that. So thank you, Hello Starlight. Appreciate it. I want you guys to count how many times I say Reddit, can you get on that? Me and Starlight didn't. She came in this live. We didn't talk anything out. Yeah, she says, y'all are sensitive. I have that live, by the way. I mean, what I should do is go back and clip that part of her saying that she thought it was a funny joke. It is 500 times a minute. I completely agree. 100%. That's amazing. You have to hide behind my face on your little circle, though. That you don't even have the cojones to have your own face on there and then want to make jokes at mine. Like, make it make sense. I may say or things numerous times while I'm speaking. That's okay. A lot of people do that. And I challenge you to get up in front of 480, 21, and however many people are ghost watching or scrolling through, and attempt to hold a room with any type of anything, because you won't and you can't. And you think it's funny to berate people that do. Yeah, unfortunately, my brain is a little fried from the copious amounts of psychiatric medication I've been on since the age of 17. I've been on a lot. A lot. They have messed with my memory. They have messed with finding the accurate words for things. I call my microwave a mailbox, and my mailbox a microwave. Hey, Moon. I am on ADHD. I have ADHD that I do not have medicated, so I squirrel a lot. And while I'm squirreling, I get sidetracked, and then I don't know what I'm saying, so I finish it with Okay, if that's the best you got on me, if what you want to bring me down on is saying the word yeah, trauma does fuck with your memory, and Lord knows I've had that. If you want to get at me because I've gained some weight, or I have tattoos you don't like, or a job you don't like, or whatever reason, those are not bona fide reasons for anything. I did read a couple of things that people were saying that I was lying about. I challenge you to bring them to me and we will discuss them. 100%. Jan, yeah. Okay. If you're the one I think I am, you might be banned because you were following Snark pages. I'm not sure if you're the one I'm thinking of. I am on YouTube. Yeah. And by the way, I'm going to touch on this yet again for another time. There was a user on there as well as April, but there was a user on there that talked about the fact that I shouldn't get to use the word abuser for my child. There is a thing called parental abuse. It is real. And it is real when how do I say this correctly? So if I was 60 and my child was 40 and my child abused me, it's still parental, so whatever, but they're my child, so I'm supposed to take it? Like, no. I've heard everything, to use April's post as reference. I was essentially supposed to take it, not do anything about it. I'm the parent. I should have taken control of the situation better. But my question is this. When someone is 6 inches taller and 100 pounds heavier and has physically attacked you in the past and has said and done things that have brought you down into a place where you have serious thoughts of unaliving yourself, how do you get away from that? How do you get away from that? I would love to know. Yes, as a parent, that is your child. Outstanding. As a child, that is your parent. So I'm very confused as to why, because they are my child, which, by the way, it's hard because I don't understand. You don't recall anyone in the Snark paying you saying you should have taken that? Her name was, what is it? Disowned daughter, Allie something, said I should have said that. Somebody sent me the screenshot. It's there. It's 100% there. And April said it as well. That as a parent, I do not have the right to say that my daughter abused me. That is a crock of shit. If that's the case, then Gypsy was okay for unaliving Dee Dee because Dee Dee deserved it because she was the parent, should have done something better. The Menendez parents, they didn't get killed by their kids because of whatever. And any other person that has ever committed matricide or patricide is obviously completely okay in doing so because their parents should have had a better reign on them, apparently, is what I'm gathering from that. No, I did not ruin anyone's life. Okay. The state of Kentucky found her criminally responsible for what she did. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, I brought the charges, 100%. You know why? Because she was in there for admitting to police and a mental institution that she had threatened to unalive me. So when the cops came with the duty to warn and the hospital called with the duty to warn, I said, what can I do to protect myself? Can I go get a restraining order? Can I press charges? And I did. And when you press charges, the state of Kentucky takes over. And they found her with the copious amounts of evidence from both the police and the hospital that she had done those things. I did not ruin anybody's life. I tried to keep myself safe. The cop thought it was a good idea. The hospital, they all had a duty to warn me. This isn't, she was going to come home and be a brat. This wasn't coming home and being a brat, okay? We're talking like completely off the planet, okay? So I did what I thought was right for me doing that at the time. You can't. Once Kentucky picks it up, you're done. Like, that's it. You couldn't even back out if you wanted to. And so the state did what the state did. And obviously, considering it was something that was put in place and actual charges and actual jail time, there was a preponderance of evidence and proof that then did that. So I don't know why I am being told that I did this to her. No, she did this to herself. She shouldn't have done those things. And because she was caught doing them, she paid a price. And as for the people saying, well, you should have done more, you should have done more. If you watched my playlist, I explained exactly what I did. And if you choose not to believe that, that's on you. That's not on me. That's not on me. I didn't see the rest of your comment, House Smile said, but I would love to know what it was. I did what I did. I did the best I could do. Once she turned 18, what did you want me to do? What did you want me to do? What was I supposed to do? And when she turned to be an adult, what was I supposed to do then? Explain it to me. Just so I know. As she's a full-ass adult. What would you like me to do then? Because she was a full-ass adult when she threatened to do that. Did we miss that? When she threatened to take my life, she was a whole-ass adult, not a child. So blaming me and saying that I don't get the right to call her an abuser, I do. That I ruined her life for actions that she chose to do, I did not. Okay? So I just wanted to set that person straight that apparently thought that it was perfectly acceptable to say that I essentially did all this to myself. Trust me, if I had it all over you again, I would not want that about myself. I would not want to have to go through any of that. I would not want to have to do any of that. The first time that I ever called the police when she was young, I begged them not to take her after I called. After I'd been attacked, after the videos, the photos of being attacked that are in there with the fucking bruises. I actually I said, don't take her. And they said, no, we're taking her now. This is beyond you. Okay. So you can be mad about what I say or do all you want. You can get mad at me for eating because I'm apparently too big to eat. Just so you guys know, I'm too big to eat. That's wild. That's awesome. Perfect. That's great. And I shouldn't drink anything because I drink too loudly. That was real. Not even kidding. I drink too loudly. You guys don't like my tattoos. Well, great. They're not on your body. You don't like my job. Great. I don't want to ever see you ordering pizza ever again because obviously the job is beneath you. So don't enjoy ordering pizza anymore. No, Amy, you are completely 100,000% wrong. No. She had just busted up my house when I was yelling at that, just so you know. Which I explained in other videos. She had just busted up my fucking house for the 19,000th time, and I lost my shit because I was tired of my house being wrecked. And I was tired of the fact, by the way, part of the reason that was being yelled is because she had literally just looked at me in my face and told me she was going to lie to the cops. And that's exactly why I pulled out that fucking camera and exactly why I started recording. Because she just told me she would lie to the cops. So that's exactly why I pulled out that fucking camera, and that is exactly why there's fucking videos of that night. Because I will be god motherfucking damned to be lied on to the fucking police. So you guys can fuck right off with that. Becoming after anything that isn't behavior is when you immediately lose. Yeah, okay. So yeah, she came from trauma. I get that. And I put up with that for a really long time. And I worked with her and I helped her and I took her to therapy 3 times a week and I gave her meds. I literally handed them to her, that she threw them up. I did all that. Okay. I was trained as foster care in 2 different states. I know what the hell I was doing. Okay. I'm not going to go into all that. I've been in all of it before, and I'm not going to talk over it again. I know what I did. I know that I was told by every professional that I'd done it right. And I guess apparently you all have PhDs that know more than the doctors that I talk to. So be mad. I don't care, because I'm not going to spend my time talking about that. Yes, house. So apparently, like I said, I made the unfortunate decision to wander my fat ass over to Reddit in between my Baja and Frito break, and decided to wreck my mental health for 10 minutes. That was awesome. Wrote all sorts of shit about myself. And I have never been so disappointed with humanity as a whole than to go on these websites and see what people say about people. The things they were saying about Courtney are ridiculous. Courtney is an amazing person. Courtney is an awesome person. Courtney is the one who talked April down that day. Courtney is a great friend. She is very loyal. She is a good person. And to see you guys go after her for what? Give her a snark page for what? Why did you get blocked on my TikTok? Your fake account that was following snark pages? That's why. I banned anybody who was following a snark page. I banned anybody who was following a snark page. I got rid of good followers. I don't give a fuck. It's not about numbers. It's not about whatever to me. It's about people that are going to have my back when I'm not in the room. And I'm not going to do that. Yeah. I'm not going to do that. It's just not going to happen. You guys want to follow snark pages, and you want to make shitty comments on videos, and you want to go to YouTube's where people download my shit, repost it for laughs and giggles, and you expect me to welcome you to where I am? I didn't block that one. You were just in my live. How could I have blocked it? And by the way, you can see my hands. So if one of my mods did it, that's on them. I've been talking this entire time. Yet I've not typed to my mods. I'm not giving them the little wink. I have no idea why you were blocked. Okay, Courtney blocked you. There you go. There you go. Courtney just said she did it. You guys are going after Courtney, who is an amazing human being, who has never done anything wrong. You guys are going after Bree for what? Existing, daring to defend the fact that she's not trans. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If she was. So she's defending herself. She gets a snark page. And Courtney, I don't even understand why Courtney has a fucking snark page. Like, I don't. Okay? I know that. They're going to do it anyways. I'm getting text messages saying that they're baiting me so that I can put this on for later. Here's the deal. I can talk about rainbows and lollipops, and they're still going to repost it. Matter of fact, how do I know? Because they took a live that I did the other day of doing bullshit. I was talking about conspiracy theories, Mandela effects, and just jamming with the people in my room. And what happened? They downloaded it. They re-uploaded it to their Exposing Good Wives channel. Go feel free to go snark with them. I don't really give a shit. They're Exposing Good Wives channel because I'm going to put my shit on there so you guys can come to both channels, apparently. And they uploaded the whole fucking thing of me just bullshitting. Just fucking having a good time, bullshitting, talking about Mandela effects, and talking about conspiracy theories, and doing just fucking nothing. And they still had to pick it the fuck apart. Even when I'm not talking about April or Thea or Natasha or anybody fucking else, you guys still can't fucking handle my existence. Even when I am having a good time, even when I am not talking about anybody, even when I am talking about shit that nobody fucking cares about, it's still never good enough for you. You still have to dissect it. What the hell? Did your parents not love you or something? That you are that fucking miserable that when people are having a good time, you just have to piss on it? The shows were uploaded in the entirety, so it couldn't be said the clips were... Why were they uploaded to begin with, Amy? What is the point in taking my content and uploading it to begin with? What is the point? Because if you want to say, well, we wanted to make sure that they got that you were talking about so-and-so, Okay, cool. You know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. What was the point of uploading a live of me talking about conspiracy theories? What is the point? What is the point? You want to, if you wanted to upload something to show that I was talking about somebody and you didn't want it edited, number one, you could have took the clip and make sure that there was no shit on either end and just put the clip up unedited. Here's the before, here's the after, here's where it happened. Okay, you could have done that. Cool. No, I literally said I wasn't a flat earther, but there you go. Even when they upload the shit, they don't understand it. I said that I understand some of the concepts behind it, but then science overrules it. But that's okay. Because the clip that April showed that you thought was edited came from Reddit, the one that showed you were making jokes. I made jokes about I'm not going through this again. The theatrics of the fact that it was activated instantaneously. I made a comment about the fact you cannot instantaneously induce a miscarriage and laughed at the theatrics of it all. And if you guys cannot get that through your thick skulls, I don't know what to tell you. You can read into that whatever you want. You can do it however you want. I don't care. Because even after it happened, I went back and explained it. Not when I got caught. I had talked about it later. And even if I didn't talk about it in right after, it was there. And I talked about it on a multitude of lives after that, as you know, as I've had to bring up numerous times. And here's the kicker. What I want to know is this. So everybody wants to go to the one time that Ryan may have put her foot in the mouth because I said something that was taken in the wrong instance when I was talking about the theatrics and not the actually what happened, right? You want to put me on there for that one thing, right? I was mean to April in that one instance, right? What about all the shit that April's done to me that put me in that position? Because I didn't go on the offensive to begin with, and I will download the fucking live to prove it. That I went on there asking people not to be rude to her, not to be mean to her, not to go into her lives and talk to people. I went on there and cried about losing my friend, and the next day I wake up with edited text messages being put everywhere. Or the fact that she said that I was never, not only was I not abused, I deserved it. And not only did I deserve it, I did it to her. And then not only did I do it to her, she contacted her. That little jump, hop, and skip of 5 things toasts the fucking one. Toasts the fucking one right there. And that's not even going above and beyond all the other shit that she's done to people. Okay? Look at what she's done to Tori's kid. I know, Bahamas is so good, right? That she outed Tori's kid, or that she called Bree a whole ass man, or whatever else. So, but in all honesty, the shows that went on and on and on about y'all's breakup was why the Snark page was made to begin with. So let me get this right. I go on and I cry in a vulnerable moment to my followers about how I'm sorry that I lost a friend. I wake up the next morning to edited text messages of me apparently whatever, right? I defend myself. And then it continues, because then she defends herself, and then I defend myself, and then she defends herself, and then I defend myself. And you can go read the diatribe she just wrote that you all know is false. Because the theatrical reading that I read the other day, you guys know for a fact it's not true. You guys know for a fact that when I was barraging her with text messages, she was doing it to me because I showed the proof. So it's unfortunate because she keeps shoveling shit in our directions. And the second that anybody dares to say, hey, you know what, you're not doing this correctly, it becomes a tit for tat. Amy, it doesn't matter. If you had your back against a wall, you would understand. Okay, so here's the reason why I couldn't have stayed off TikTok, just so you know. I'm going to tell you guys why. Because at that point, if I was live and April wasn't in the box, where's April? And if she was alive, where's Ryan? And don't you think people would have asked questions time and time and time and time and time again? Where's April? Where's April? Where's Ryan? Where's April? Where's Ryan? Where's April? Where's Ryan? What happened? What happened? Why aren't you going to live together? What happened? Did you guys get in a fight? What happened? Yeah, we did have to acknowledge it. We did. Because we met on social media, because we became a partnership on social media, that if we stopped speaking on social media, we were going to be barraged every 10 minutes with, where's April? Where's Ryan? What happened? Did you get in a fight? What happened? So yeah, we had to talk about it. And I tried to do it nicely in the beginning. I got in here and I was vulnerable and I cried about losing my friend. Big fucking loss, I come to find out. But anyway. So yeah, and I'm one of those people that feel the need to defend themselves. And I have to learn to not do that. I have to learn to not do that, because what I have to learn, because it's in my head, what I can't accept is that I feel like if I don't clear my name, people are going to really think that shit of me. But I have to learn to realize that I got this tattoo for a fucking reason. And I need to learn to actually do it. And I got it as a reminder to fucking do it. To let the people just do what they're going to do and don't let it affect you. Which is why after tonight, God forbid I don't slip. But I'm done. You guys got an account of mine chalked. Congratulations. You won that game. Okay? But I'm going back to what I did. And if you guys want to upload my lives of talking about conspiracy theories and my lost videos, feel free to bring me traffic. Feel free to snark about the fact that I eat or I drink. Okay? If that's what makes you fucking happy, go for it. Okay, so Amy, I am on the Snark page, yes, and I don't have to hide my name. Then why are you here? If you are on a Snark page participating in that behavior, why are you here? That's what I got to know. What is the point? If you obviously don't like me, then don't like me. Go play in the fucking Snark page, but why are you here? Starlito, because you're following Snark pages. I recognize your name. Anybody who was following a Snark page got blocked. It got blocked. Because I'm done. Well, actually, Amy, not if we remove you. You can't be. There's no reason to be here. There's no reason. If you don't like me, why are you here? Don't block her, by the way. Why are you here? You don't like me. What's the point? Why are you wasting your life watching me right now? Why? For what? For what reason? She's over on YouTube. Honestly, sure. I would love honesty. I don't see much of it around here. Let's see what honestly she has to say. Yeah. Starlito, I believe I personally blocked you, if I remember correctly. Because you were following one of the Snark pages. I do feel bad, though, because I have a feeling I did actually block about 10 good followers, because I realized that I think they thought the one was not a Snark page. So there's a possibility. There was a couple that I have in the back of my head of, maybe. So, Star, I mean, I can re-add you, look and see who you're following, and then make another decision, I guess. I don't know. A Snark page is essentially the writing on a bathroom wall. Back in the day when you take a Sharpie and you'd write, call so-and-so for a good time. It's the same thing. They upload photos, cartoons, drawings, videos, and then dissect them on anything. For one, I used to like you, but then it got to be a lot of drama. Also, I wanted to make sure that what was on Reddit was correct. But I also was diagnosed with terminal liver disease. You're baiting me with that, just so you know. You're really baiting me because I am feeling extremely fucking petty right now, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. So exactly, rent-free, Ron. So you're telling me you were the Reddit bouncer. You wanted to make sure that everything was right and correct and in its place, and that it was just snarky enough, but not too snarky. That's what I'm asking. So you were there just to make sure that everything was right. So that it went through the Amy stamp of approval before it got posted. Is that what you're telling me? Because I mean that's how it sounds. So I'm just wondering. So it got to be drama, so you think it's acceptable that when somebody's already going through drama in their life to give them more drama? That sounds like a really weird thing. It got to be too much drama, so we made a page creating more drama. I'm confused. Now it's more of something to fill my days. Honestly, I have decompensated liver disease. I'm going to be in hospice care. I got to be drama. You fill your days watching people tear someone down on every single item of their existence. Because if they were just tearing me down on one item of my existence, I could understand it. And now I've gotten to the point, I was reading on there that I cannot eat, I cannot drink, I weigh too much, I don't work in the right place, I'm pierced the wrong way, I'm tattooed the wrong way. You fill your days with people bashing me. Oh, so now you're okay. Now I'm here to okay, so now I'm misreading this apparently. I think I'm misreading something. I'm very confused. My point is, you just said about drama and whatnot, and then you participate in that kind of thing. I don't understand it. For the people who are confused, as I am, a lot of people say that my Reddit snark pages were made because they were tired of my drama. So they made pages to discuss more drama. Make it make sense. You are, because in all honesty, when your shows are about nothing, it is very peaceful, is what I'm trying to say. Well, I would love for it to stay peaceful, Amy. I would love to not wake up every morning and find out what a sack of shit I am. I would love to wake up and not be told all the things that I've already told myself. I would love to be able to do that. And I hope, you know what? I hope you guys have the best Reddit page tonight. Oh, Ryan's upset. I don't know how you could not be. Because for 10 minutes, I let you guys get into my head. You want a drink? Come on. Go get a drink. For 10 minutes, I let you guys get into my head, and you go, well, wait a minute. She's upset now. It was more than 10 minutes. What are you teaching your children? I got to know. I want to know one question. What are you teaching your children? Oh, Ryan can dish it, but you can't take it. Right? That's a consensus I see a lot. Ryan can dish it, but you can't take it. You're right. Absolutely. I'm on here telling people that they shouldn't eat, they shouldn't breathe, they shouldn't drink, they shouldn't nothing. You're right. That's exactly what I'm doing, you know? Let's see. King Ink. I'm going to actually read some of these. Oh, wait, you're not talking to me. Oh, King Ink is reading Amy the Riot Act. I am aware of that, Brandy G. So I'm going to say this. I want to know what you're teaching your children. Because if they're sitting there watching their mother, and you know it's women. So if they're on there and they're watching their mothers berate people for merely breathing, existing, eating, drinking, and having a few pounds on their body. And yes, I absolutely did say about Natasha's fat face because I used it as a generalized thing, whatever. I absolutely did, 100%. 100%. Was it right of me? Probably not. But you guys are going on there dissecting every fucking thing. I can't eat. According to you, I don't deserve to eat. Do you understand that? Oh, we didn't say you can't eat. You just don't need to be chewing on them fucking Fritos all day. Do you know that's about all I eat some days? How? Look how big you are. Because of the fucking psych meds. Because of the psych meds. Do your research. You'll find out. There are most days that the snacking of my Fritos is what I eat all goddamn day. Oh, and I drink a pop? Holy shit. I guess we're all fucked. I drink a can of Baja Blast. Oh, dear Jesus God. Hold the fucking pearls. Sorry, I got emotional by what Jessica just wrote. Thanks, Jessica. Nobody will get it but me and Jessica. It's okay. Kind of a thing. I know. So I can write Reddit's pages tonight. Here, let me help. Ryan can dish it, but she can't take it. Oh, there goes Ryan crying on live, wanting views. Oh, look at her talking about Reddit again. You know she doesn't come on here, right? But that's all she talks about. I believe those were some major points that I did see when I was stupid enough to go over there. And that's exactly why I'm not stupid enough to go there. And I made the fact today to go over there because people keep sending me shit. People keep sending me shit. And so finally, curiosity won. Curiosity won. And I went there. You know, I don't think when you're sitting behind a keyboard that you understand what you are doing to people. And I don't even, like, take me off the table right now. Take me off the table. Because I can tell you that the shit that I've dealt with the fucking shit that you guys have said would have ended the lives of some people. And I'm not kidding. How do I know? Because it damn near did to me once. And what would happen if that happened? I just got to know. What would happen? What would happen if Court came on her live tomorrow night and said, you know what, guys? You finally did it. You finally won. What would you do? Would you go out and would you celebrate? Is that what you would do? Would you celebrate? I got to know. Yes, we finally did it. Is that what you do? Is that what you would teach your children? Or would you realize in that moment that, oh my God, I fucked up? I just got to know. And yeah, what I do in my lives is to fucking defend myself. I've never went on the offensive one fucking time, and I challenge you to show me where I've went on an offensive. I challenge you to show me on the offensive. Because I can guarantee you whatever you are about to show me, I will tell you exactly why the fuck I did it. I know people right now that you are affecting greatly. Okay? I know people that you are affecting greatly. And I don't know what to say, and I don't know how much more I can say it, and I don't know what I can say or anything like that. Nope, but I will defend myself day in and day out. So you can go too. So I don't know what I can say and what I can't on that aspect. But I can tell you this. My main page is going to be essentially videos, my little funny videos, my little lip syncing videos. And I'm not going to go on live here that often anymore. You didn't win. You didn't win. But I'm not going to let you touch my account. So what I'm going to do, okay, so Bree and Court were posting on Fancy Snark page. Why is it different now they have their own? What were they saying? I'm not going to excuse it, but what were they saying? Were they telling her she didn't have a right to eat, drink, breathe? Or were they calling her out on her shit? And when I say calling her out on her shit, I am talking about things where we have on video of her lying. I'm talking about things where we have caught her in specific lies. Not, oh, we don't like you this, and oh, we don't like you that. I'm talking about actually getting caught in actual lies. No, I am going to be going live. I'm going to be going live on YouTube every night from now on. So if you want to see me for sure, I will be live on YouTube. There is an option to notify when I go live. I will probably, if I do go live, I will, if I'm on TikTok, go follow all the little pages that I put in that video, because if I go live on TikTok, it is going to be on a smaller burner account. I will be on YouTube from now on so that my lives can be recorded in prosperity. I'm not using the correct word, and that's okay. Yeah, YouTube is going to be able to hold my lives with the comments, hold my lives for other people to enjoy, and hold my lives so that I can be held accountable for everything that comes out of my mouth, and things cannot be twisted anymore. Posterity. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. If people want to download my lives from YouTube, I guess feel free. I swear to God, child, you don't want, you want out, you want in, you want out, you want in. Get your butt in here. You're driving me nuts. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So, yeah. So then that's another thing. You know, snark pages, there's different levels. Somebody just brought this up. There's different levels of snark pages. Okay. There's the lighthearted, you know, here's some, you know, there's some, okay, there's cartoons out there. Okay, whatever. Or, you know, oh my God, her hair looks stupid today. Okay, cool. Whatever. But if you can't fix it in 5 minutes, you probably shouldn't be talking about it. Just saying. If you can't fix your shit in 5 minutes, it's probably not worth noting. Because at that point, you're just picking at the person for who they are. And I think that's pretty shitty. But, you know, I've noticed a lot of things go around that happen all the time. I will be talking on my account. I'm going back to what I was. And that is back to, you know, we had a really great live the other night. We had a really great live the other night. I was talking about conspiracy theories and the Mandela effect and the Illuminati and Antarctica and flat Earth theory and Antarctica, things that I love. And we had a really good live that night. And that's where my lives are going back to. I'm going back to that. I'm going back to showing my YouTube videos. I'm going back to talking about movies and music, the conspiracy theories of Bohemian Grove, rabbit holes, clones, adrenochrome, Kanye, Britney. And I'm going back to the things that I love because I have lost the joy of going live. I have lost the joy of having to come in every 5 minutes and have to address this and have to address that and have to defend myself here and defend myself there. So I can tell you from now on, my husband wants me to move over to YouTube, and that is where I will be going live. There will always be a YouTube feed from now on. It's actually in my link tree. This account doesn't have the link tree because I fucked up, but there's a couple different ways to do it. Now, am I going to go live on TikTok still? Yes, but I'm probably going to go on a burner account. I can vape on YouTube. I can do whatever on YouTube. So that's where I'm at. You guys can enjoy it by being able to fast forward and repeat it, and if you don't like something, fast forward through it. And so I am going to be on there, and they'll be there too. They'll be there too. But you can set notifications for YouTube. My husband has decided that he is going to, we're gonna get a nice green screen for behind me. This light is annoying. He wants to get me some new camera, some microphone thing. I don't fucking know. I'm like, I don't need all that shit. He's like, yes, you do. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm good. I just bought this webcam that I hate. Bought this webcam that I hate. I'm done with the bullshit and the drama and the whatever. I mean, is it going to happen on occasion? Probably. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna slip. If something pisses me off, I'm gonna say it. And God forbid I ever get to say that goddamn announcement. I'm gonna say it with fucking bells on. Okay, thank you for that Saturday. That's unfortunate, but we'll see. Um, at this point, I've realized that my mere existence. What's that one? Don't be shy. You can at me, sis, because ain't nothing worse than a pick me bitch. All I do is blink and breathe, and I got y'all pissed. Yeah, I feel that one with everything in me. I feel like my mere existence bothers some of you people, and that is wild. That is wild to me. You don't have to agree with me. Hell, you don't have to like me. You can dislike me. What you don't get to do as a person is to say horrible things that will end somebody. And it's not necessarily me. I've gotten to that point a couple years ago. I got to that point. I let them get in my fucking head. I sat in my room thinking about sticking something somewhere and ending it. I did. Or as the troll who comes in under my dog's face with the name Happy Meal knows that it got to me enough that I damn near drove off the side of a mountain one day, but I promised my dog a Happy Meal. And that's why I came home, because I promised my dog a Happy Meal. And I made sure that she got it before I put myself off the side of a mountain. And then a troll decided to come in under my dog's face and the name Happy Meal. Because anything you say, anything you do, anything you put out on social media, people will use it against you. Right now, there is a user on TikTok and Reddit talking about my dead pet. There's one talking about my dead pet. There's another one laughing about the fact that I damn near unalived myself. And that is what social media has come to. That is what social media has come to. Making fun of things like that. Well, you made fun of when no, we didn't. We showed the text message. In that live, I said she always said she would do it and that she did not, that she wasn't going to, that she was going to, but it was an empty threat. That is all I said. I was down in the text message portion. And you can go to Brandy's live and you can pull up her replay. That is all I ever said. Nobody laughed at her. Nobody, nothing. We made the comment that she had always threatened to do it. And then in the same breath would say, but I'm not going to. And then she uploaded that text to the Patreon. And then we found that text in our text messages and we read it because we had to defend ourselves, that we were not laughing at somebody wanting to do something. Nobody laughed that day. We told you what happened in a text chat in a YouTube chat. And that chat is still up and you can go read it. Nobody ever laughed at that. Ever. But what somebody did do was make a joke about the time I talked about the portion of the mountain. And that is fucking wild to me. That is fucking wild to me. And then they want to get on her or get on us for fucking making fun of something. And then April uploads Courtney's story of an actual attempt and puts it behind a paywall. Puts it behind a fucking paywall. Thanks, Tana. She didn't just out Courtney's story. You guys paid for it. You guys paid for that shit. You told me that she put it in Patreon. You told me that the disk drive. You told me that she put it in fucking Patreon when she uploaded that damn drive. Oh, she put it on Facebook. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not in Patreon, but it's in Facebook. I may be corrected. She put it on Facebook in front of 56,000 followers. Courtney, do you want to get in here at all and talk about anything that's bothering you? I don't want to say a whole lot because I don't know what all you want me to say or not say. Do you want to come up here? Do you want to say anything about how any of this is anything? I am going to. You don't know what I'm thinking about saying. I don't think. Wait, what? She said she was going to upload it to Patreon, but then said she couldn't. So she wanted to, but she just didn't. You know, it bothers me, the shit that they say about court on Reddit. It really, really does. It really, really does. Because I've never seen or heard Courtney really say anything horrible or hurtful personally. Hey.
So I wasn't even going to bring attention to it. I wasn't going to say that someone sent me screenshots. Here's the thing. The shit that I read about myself, congrats. I know you're fucking screen recording. I know you're watching. And that's fine. Congrats, you won. Because now I am on unalive watch at home and in the worst mental headspace I've ever fucking been in. Because people on the fucking internet who do not know me are calling me a shitty human, making jokes about my appearance, calling me an ass kisser just because I have friends on the internet, just because I found fancy and I love true crime and I hate that I'm crying and they're getting the best of me. But are you fucking serious? My family is terrified to leave me alone. The mod chat checks on me constantly. Vi had to get my fiance's phone number just to make sure if she didn't hear from me that I was okay. And I'm not doing this shit to be a victim or play pity. Like, really, what is the fucking point? Yes, I was on Fancy Snark page telling my truth about what she did to me and answering people's fucking questions. But then it turned in from just like a snark to just shit talking to just like borderline like the most awful, vile shit to where I didn't even want to be a part of that shit anymore. So I just stopped fucking commenting. And then it turned into a Ryan hate fest. And then it turned into a Courtney hate fest. And now it's turning into a Bree hate fest. What the fuck is wrong with you fucking people? I've got up here and said, whatever I've done to make you guys hate me so fucking much, my inbox is open. Please fucking tell me. Please. Because all I've ever done is defend myself. All I've ever done is throw shit back when it's thrown at me or Ryan, and I'm standing up for my friend. And I wasn't going to say shit. I was going to let Ryan say whatever and just stay in the comments and never get in the box again. But I just wanted you guys to hear my voice one last fucking time before she isn't going on TikTok anymore. That you won. Congrats. I hope you guys go out to dinner and have a celebration that I'm on watch. That I have to keep beating it into my fucking skull. That if something happens to me, that my kid will no longer have a mom and I can't leave her like that. And that is the only thing. That is the single only thing. Like, I love my friends. I care about the people I've met here. But I don't care about any of that, honestly, at this point. My kid is the only thing keeping me here. So congrats. I hope all of you that are on there talking shit about me, I hope your kids feel loved at home. Because what the fuck? Truly. And that, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't. But I appreciate you inviting me up here to speak. And I'll talk with you for a bit, but then I got to get up at 6 in the morning. I wasn't even going to get on here. But after this shit that happened tonight and this weekend just being chaotic, I wasn't going to just leave you in here. And yes, all the people I blocked, I'll block you a fucking again. Come on a backup and I'll block you again. I invite you to. Because I'm sick of the bullshit. I'm sick of it.
You know, the shittiest part of all of this, me and you, luckily we got each other out of this, but we started what we thought was going to be something good. We thought we were going to break a case open, make and make waves, and things were good for a couple of weeks, and then as shit started going to hell in a handbasket, it really went to hell in a handbasket. And I thought that the night that I came on here respectfully trying to say, hey, you know, I don't want to be attached to this person anymore, that I figured I was going to hurt her feelings. I did. And when I got off of there, I realized that I didn't handle it super great, that I probably should have messaged her first. And so I messaged her on 2 different platforms, actually, because I forgot I did it the first time because hello, SegMeds. But, and I said I went live and I should have, you know, came to you first or whatever, but I couldn't allow myself to talk and get talked back into it because it already happened 2 or 3 times prior. And to then go, I mean, and it spiraled so quickly of just, it went from more than just, hey, you know, he said, she said, to crazy, insane. Courtney, you, I don't know if you talked on your live about it. Do you want to talk about the thing that happened with the phone call, with your phone call?
I got a phone call at work, and I work at a kind of like a call center thing. And I don't even remember, my days have been a blur since then, but I got a text that was like, hey, they're on Reddit and they're threatening to dox you and out you. And I was like, okay. And I didn't think anything of it. And then I get a phone call 2 hours later to my work phone, and I do my intro, and I'm like, this is Courtney. How can I help you? And the person that I answer to laughs like an insane person and says she's going to unalive, but they said the actual K word, herself, and then laughed maniacally and hung up the fucking phone. And so I called my boss and was like, fuck you, Emilax, whoever. Block.
Already got it.
So, still wondering what I did, by the way. Inbox is open. Feel free to message me, bitch. Anyway, so I called my boss and I'm like, hey, this is, and I have to embarrassingly explain who Fancy is in the shortest context I can, how this shit transpired, and that there are people online who are just being hateful, and I didn't think that this would spill over into real life, and I don't understand why it is, because I would never bring anything real life for anybody, so I don't really fucking understand why it's being brought on me, but I digress. So they're investigating it currently. They won't give me the number of who called because of privacy reasons. And they're working on it diligently. They're aware. My HR has been notified, and they have my back 1,000%. So if anyone tries some fuck shit, they already know and they have my back. So that's at least good. But yes, that
That's
happened.
just
They
one.
called.
That's just one of the fucked up things that have happened. You know, these people are taking shit entirely, utterly too far at this point. And when you're calling people's jobs and shit like that over what? Over you know, there's one thing to talk on. There's one thing to talk on Reddit. There's another thing to talk, make video, whatever you want to do. But when you are going to that length to do shit, like, you know, I know the addresses and names and whatever of all sorts of people, but I'm not going to call somebody's fucking job. I'm not going to. Could I? I mean, yeah, I know where lots of people work, but I'm not going to do that. Karmatically, I can't do that. If I did that, it would come back to me threefold, according to what I believe by my religion. So I can't go and do shitty stuff. Have I thought about it? Have I wanted to? Hell yeah, especially after I heard what happened to court. But I also know that there are ramifications that happen when you do shitty things in the world. It comes back to you. Well, Ryan, that's exactly why it's happening to you. You've done all these shitty things. Look, ha ha ha. After all, somebody just came in and said, after what we did, now you guys are crying about it. What did we do? What did we do other than defend ourselves? What did we do? I would love to know. Courtney and Ryan are always the victim. Tell me what we did. Tell me what we did. Because all I know is I went on a live crying that I lost my friend and woke up to being barraged by edited fucking text messages saying that I had done this and I had done that and yada, yada, yada. I could have came on that night. I could have came on that night and I could have said exactly what fucking happened. I could have came on and said exactly what fucking happened that night. And I could have rang her through the fucking ringer and I could have been an asshole and I could have told all the truth right then. But I chose not to. I chose to try to give us both to where, hey, you know what, I'm going to do my thing, you do your thing, and we're just going to go our separate ways. And I tried that. And then I woke up the next morning to find out, oh, she's saying this, she's saying that, she's saying this, she's saying that, she's splitting. And then we keep getting told what we did. What? We didn't make snark pages. We didn't make parody accounts. We didn't do any of that shit. Have I went on them and laughed at stuff? Sure. Is it right? Not necessarily. Let's just be real though. Kendall is fucking amazing. That's the one I really go on, and it's more me admiring her fucking work than it is the content, because her work is fucking amazing. It just happens to be in a place that probably isn't the best. But what we don't do is we don't make snark pages. We don't make parody accounts, even though you think I am. I'm not. And the worst we've ever done is maybe go look at them or comment on something. But what we're not doing is running people's everything through the fucking ringer 24 hours a day.
And people are like, oh, I saw a comment earlier that Sam blocked somebody saying before I had a chance to respond to it. Someone was like, and Courtney was rude to Sarah. For what fucking reason? Are you fucking kidding me? You've got to be new here to be like, why is she rude to Sarah? Because I'm not nice to people who are transphobic assholes. I'm not nice.
And I'm not nice to people who want to accuse me not only of not being abused, but of abusing the person who abused me. And those who live in child endangerment citations should not throw abusing stones.
Period.
You know, I keep shit to myself, and I've said I've had a lot of shit, but I will tell you something right now. After I seen Sarah go after Bree and call her a warthog and call her a man and say all these horribly transphobic things, and then to flip her shit on me, saying that poor Ember this and poor Ember that, and Ryan deserved it all, and Ryan did it all.
Yeah.
You better look in your own closet, because I never got anything for anything that I did to my child. My child got it for what she did to me. You can't say the fucking same, Sarah Pink Hat, of what you did to a child. So I suggest when you want to throw stones at somebody that you better make sure that your closet is fucking clean. And that is public record. And I'm not going into the details, but I know what the fuck I saw. And if you want to blame me for anything that I did that I did not do, you better sure as fuck make sure that you know what the hell you have done.
Also, she went up on a live today and said that she loved that she was being called Pink Cat Sarah, so I'm now calling her No Recognition Sarah.
I think that would hurt her more than anything because we all know she needs constant recognition.
Also, I want to touch on the fact, since Vi has came in here, Vi can even back it up because she wasn't in here when I said this, but she literally had to have a phone conversation with my fiance when I was sent all the shit. And please, for the love of God, do not send me shit unless someone has exposed a threat, like an immediate threat about me online. I don't want to know about it. I know it's in good faith and you guys just want me to know, but it is not good for me to know. I've been off Reddit for a month. I was getting better. I was doing a lot better. And then someone sent me a screenshot Saturday night and the world fucking flipped on its axis. And I called Vi and I was freaking out and I was losing my shit. And then my fiance came in from work and he started losing his shit. And she was like, put me on the phone with him. And they had to do like damage control of me that they shouldn't have to be doing. And yes, I'm a grown ass woman, but I have struggled with PTSD, depression, anxiety, and unaliving thoughts since I was 17. And, you know, she just touched on Fancy outed me for my attempt in 2022 that I almost passed away from. And I would not even be here sitting with you guys. And I literally looked at my fiance this morning and was like, I wish you wouldn't have saved my life so I would not have to be dealing with this shit and living with these thoughts anymore. And the fact that I have to feel that way and just talk to my partner about that, because that's the person I lean on and he has to hear me say those words, is fucking awful.
This is beyond online social drama, and you guys ask why we are the way we are or why we fight the way we fight. Probably because Court is getting fucking calls at her job. Probably because we're wondering if we're going to wake up and one of us isn't going to be here the next morning. This has gone beyond social media. This has gone real life. That's part of the fucking problem. There's a big damn difference between, you know, look, I can get pissed all day at snark pages and I can get pissed all day at Reddit. But when you are calling and fucking up somebody's livelihood, for what? For fucking what? And then the people that want to bring in pets or they want to bring in kids or they want to bring in innocent things that have fuck all to do with anything. I just don't understand it. I don't understand when people are like, well, I'm gonna call CPS. I'm gonna call CPS. I'm gonna call animal control. I'm gonna do all these things because I don't like a person and I don't give a fuck. And I know that ain't true, but I'm gonna fucking do it anyway. Like, are you serious right now?
And I want to reiterate on that. My child is happy and healthy, and she does not see this of me right now. She is safe, asleep in her bed, fed, bathed, everything that she could imagine wanting, happy, unaware of the shit that this is taking on me, because I am a good mother. And I'm tired of seeing shit that says I'm not. Because while you guys know me on the internet, you don't know who I fucking am as a mother. So I would much fucking appreciate that bullshit to cease. Say what you know, and I know this is just giving them ammo for their arsenal, that this is going to be all over in the morning and they're going to have a fucking field day with this. And that's fine. If you're miserable and that's what you need to do to feel like you have a way in the world, go ahead and do that. I really don't give a fuck. It possibly feels like it could not get any worse at this point. But if it does, then I guess, you know, congrats.
Well, I know one thing. I know that Courtney deleted the app about a month ago, and I know that I didn't go on it till tonight. And I can assure you that neither one of us is fucking going to go on it after tonight. If you guys want to be however it is you're being right now, you can feel free, but we are not. I happen to go on there. Well, I know Ryan goes on here every day, and I know she's going to see this. No, I didn't until today, and I don't plan on going back. I somehow thought that it couldn't be as bad as before, but somehow it is actually worse. Somehow Reddit has found a new level of hell achievement. And the really fucked up thing is, if you were to go on there tonight, and I'm sure some of you will, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see them make pot shots at every fucking thing we talked about tonight. And that is wild to me. That people do not see what they are causing real life. That people um did things that are doing things that should never be done, that they are fucking with people, and they may be the reason that that person just doesn't exist the next day. It's not a joke. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's not ha. This isn't, oh hey, I don't like her hair. I don't like the way she chews her Fritos. This is real life bullshit, and it's wild. It's wild and it's not okay. Yeah, I get that, Journey. I feel like we need to have a mirror spell and a jar spell and about 16 other ones personally. Unfortunately, I can't quite activate the black, and I can't even activate the gray, unfortunately. I just sit there with my little fluffy bunny bullshit when I know that I need to pull out the big arsenal. And half of you don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm talking to Journey about that.
And I saw someone comment in here earlier. I know there are a lot of you who sent me follow requests and stuff of that nature, but while stuff is going on right now, I need to let this shit die down before I accept any more requests. There were some of you I had on my profile that if you're now removed, I am sorry if your intentions were pure, but I may have seen you. I've only removed people that I saw in other people's lives talking with them that aren't partial to us, and you can follow who you want, but I don't want the followers who follow the people that are dragging me on the internet. And I respectfully, I don't need them. I don't want them. And if you were just lurking, shoot me a message. We can talk about it. That's fine. Another thing is, when I go live again, I don't want to address this shit. I was never going to address it. I've said my piece with Ryan because most of you who follow me follow her, or vice versa. So I'm not going to go over it again. I don't want to talk about drama. I don't want to talk about Fancy. I don't want to talk about Natasha. I don't want to talk about anybody. I'm going to keep doing my documentary reviews like I've been doing and going over paranormal stuff, and that's it. And respectfully, please just listen to what I'm saying. I cannot take one more fucking thing. I am on the fucking edge.
I will tell you that I was at work. That place I quit my job when Kirsty paid me the plant check according to Pick Me Sarah. I was at work, and I am reading messages of Courtney telling me that she is on fucking watch right now, and I am at work, and I can't get on the phone, and I can't help.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were at work.
I was at work, and I kept saying to her over and over, all those voice messages I sent you, I was hiding in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Because I've been there, and I told her, I said, Courtney, I said, I've been here, and unfortunately, honey, it's only going to get worse. You have to stay away from those pages. You can't go near those pages. You can't I said, because once they get in your head, they are like a tapeworm, and they wind around every morsel of your fucking brain. And I sat there, and I kept texting her, and I kept saying, do not. You are better than them. Do not let that get to you. I've been through it. It sucks. I told her that, and I said this, and I said, Courtney, they got to me. Now they're going to get to you. I said, and Bree's next. 3 fucking hours later, here comes Bree talking. 3 fucking hours later, it got to her, and I said, I just sent Courtney the message. I said, it's your turn. I said, they're just going to keep spinning us down and spinning us down. It's the same shit that happened in 2022. First they shot at me, then they shot at any of my friends. And that's exactly what's happening here. And it's one thing, you want to have a beef with somebody, it is what it is. You can have a beef. You can not like them. You can disagree with them. You can even throw a pot shot here or there. Hey, your shirt's ugly, your hair's stupid, your makeup looks dumb, whatever. But when you are getting to the point that you are picking apart, every fucking piece of existence of a person, I think it's a little much. And when you have somebody who's sitting on here right now telling you that they are literally at their wits' end. And the worst part of it is, guys, I invite you to go to that Reddit feed tonight because I will guarantee you it will prove every fucking thing I said right. Because this live is going to be picked apart mercilessly. We're going to be yet again even more shit. Oh, how dare they cry on lives? How dare they say this and oh blah blah blah. And it's going to get Ryan, they claim to have your address on Reddit. There you go, guys. There you go.
Doxing is the new game.
There you
Wonderful.
go. There you go. Just found out apparently my address is supposedly on Reddit. What does that tell you guys? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? They were looking for pictures of my yard. The fuck? For what? This is what I'm talking about. So we went from, okay, you know what? I don't like her because of this or that, and now they're going to take pictures of my house. They said they're not as far as I know, but they said they found it and got a satellite view of maps. Good luck. That map is 10 years old and it shows 3 houses on my property. Go ahead though. You want to get a bird's eye view of my fucking house? What the fuck? What the absolute fuck? Like, are you serious right now? So now we are literally at the point of calling people's jobs, outing Aldra. I have literally went on record saying about with Thea, I said, I have everything I need. And if I ever had to, I would, but I won't. And then people are on here calling people's jobs and getting views of people's houses. Someone posted all of your old accounts, some kind of page I had on TikTok. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good job to you. Good job to you.
We don't know who called my job.
Yeah.
But I've worked there for years, so I don't believe out of the years that I've been working there, and I've never had a call like that 2 hours after they're like, oh, we're going to find out who she is. We're going to expose her. I don't find it as just a coincidence that 2 hours later that just so happened.
Right.
I just can't.
I know. It's getting unreal. It's getting absolutely unreal. And I can't even wrap my head around it at this point. And, you guys that are going there and thinking this is fun and games, I don't think any of you would appreciate if people were calling your job, posting your house, doing all sorts of weird, crazy, random, sketchy shit. And that is just wild to me. That is wild to me. Because I have everything I need on every single person that has ever been an issue with me.
People are saying, what about call the police? The police don't care about threats online, guys. They truly just don't. Unless there's an immediate threat, the police don't care.
They don't care half the time if there is a credible threat. It's wild. The laws haven't caught up with reality at this point. Hell yeah, I've done background checks on people, and I'll tell you that right fucking now. And this is exactly why, because I want to know what the fuck, or who I may have to deal with at some point.
And the people saying, "Oh, just delete your accounts." I'm absolutely 100,000%. That is what my mom told me. That's what my fiance asked me to do. That's what my friend has asked me to do. And I said, fuck no. Because social media is for anyone, apparently, even miserable, cold-hearted pieces of shit on Reddit. Why the hell would I delete my accounts that I've had for years and years and years, that I've met some of the most beautiful people that I still speak to years later, meeting on social media, just because people want me to? That's what they want us to do. They want us to get off of social media. So they can win with mentally breaking us, but I'm not deleting my fucking account. I don't talk shit. Like when I went live, I've vaguely addressed stuff, but I mostly, anyone who joins my lives can vouch in here. I talk about documentaries. I talk about paranormal shit. I talk about stories from my life. Like I don't fucking bother anyone. I retaliate when shit is thrown at me. That's about it.
That's all. That's what we've been doing is the fact that we get shit slung at us, and then we say something back, and then we're always the bad guy. I will go. I like at this point. I mean, I still have. I think what is it? Today's March. I should still have the fucking one where I literally went on here and I could show you guys. Like everybody that was in that live knows about it. I came on here very nice talking about the fact that I just decided to not be a part of April's issues anymore, and it's turned into this, and it's wild to me.
I'm just going to reiterate one more time. I don't want to know shit. I don't want to see shit. I'm not talking shit about no one else. This is the last time I'm addressing it. If you ask me, oh, I heard Fancy said this, I heard Sarah said this, I heard Thea said this, I heard whoever said this, or posted this, or Reddit this, or Reddit that, I'm going to act like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about and be like, what's a Reddit? Who's April? Who's Fancy? I don't know those people. I'm going to continue on with what I'm talking about because it's taken far too much energy. And it is my fault for getting so invested and just standing 10 toes down and trying to defend myself to people on the internet. I will take accountability for that. I should have just been like, fuck, whatever, and just let it roll off my back. But I didn't. I stood on my business and I defended myself. And I should have just not let what people I don't even know and who don't even know me say about me affect me. But I have. And I'm working on not letting that happen. So hopefully my family can put their guard down and I'm allowed to be alone again. Like, hopefully soon.
You know, at this point, there's nothing. At this point, we've said everything that needs to be said, and at this point, there's nothing that we're going to say, nothing that we're going to do that is going to change any of the behavior, change whatever. And the sad part is, even when tonight we put this down and walk away, it's not going to go away. We can get on here and talk about every fucking thing we want to. We can talk about documentaries and movies and music and more, and they're still going to do what they're doing. And even if we walk away, and then what? And then how does it work from there? How does it work from there? Because at that point, what are they picking at? What are they picking at? Because even Capri, I can tell you this. I've I've tried both ways. I've tried both ways. I've tried fighting tooth and nail and defending, and I've tried shutting up and walking away. And they both seem to have fairly similar outcomes. But at the same time, if we just walk away from it, at that point, they're picking at a dead dog. And if they want to pick at a dead dog, well, then I guess go get some fleas because I don't know what to tell you. Because there's at this point, I don't even know what else there is at this point. Because when they're taking it to this point of they're calling jobs and all this other shit, it's unreal.
Unreal. And I do want to extend, like, the people who have followed me or have been following me or followed me because of the fancy stuff or the Ryan's, whatever, that are supportive, that have came in my live streams, that have commented on my videos, that have messaged me, reached out to me, and like Ryan, all of her mods, all the people. It sucks that we had to meet through this shitty situation, but I have met some of the kindest, most genuine people. I'm so glad that I met Ryan, Vi, Sam, Tammy, Missy, Melissa, all CJ, everybody. I know I'm leaving other people out, but like my mind's a mess right now. But everybody is just like, I can't thank you guys enough. The people that do care, the people that do show support, the people that defend us and get blocked and banned on platforms for having our back. When you don't have to do that, nobody's asking you to. But I'm sure I can say this for both me and Ryan. We truly do appreciate the people that are real and down for us, honestly.
Yeah. I know, and I spend a lot of time, and I went down 200 followers the other day, just trying to get away from, just away, and not letting the trolls come in, and not letting people say shitty shit to me. And it's not about, oh, you can't handle it and you block everybody that disagree with you. No, I'm not going to block with people who try to bring me down anymore. I'm just not. You want to be whatever kind of way, go be that kind of way, but just don't be it here. Just don't be it here. I'm not going to deal with it in my space. Go write your damn shit and go do what you got to do. But for the love of God, keep it online. I don't know why we are calling jobs and looking up houses and all sorts of weird shit. Like, who does that shit? There's a big damn difference. Yeah, I know where all of these people live. I know where all of these people work. I know all of that. But you don't see me putting it out there. You don't see me doing nothing, because Lord knows I could. I could drop every fucking right now. I could drop it all. And I haven't. And even if they're putting my shit out there, that is one level I'm not stooping to. Because the internet is forever. And I'm not going to make someone feel unsafe in their home, unsafe at their job, because I know what that's like. I know what it's like. And I'm not gonna, there I go low and I go to hell, but there is even in Dante's Inferno, there's levels of hell that even I will not reach, because I don't believe in taking away somebody's safety and security. Period. Because I could do it right now. I know where every one of these motherfuckers live, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't need that karma. I don't need that karma. There are people,
Agreed.
huh?
I said agreed.
We know all of them. We know all of them. Trust me on that. But I'm not. I don't. There's a thing. You don't fuck with people's financials. You don't fuck with people's houses. You don't fuck with people's kids. You don't fuck with people's animals. And I don't care how low somebody goes. I'm not gonna fuck my ethics for that. I'm not going to piss off karma in the fact. I mean, I can't even imagine what would happen karmatically if I were to pull that kind of shit. I could do it. I could do it right fucking now. But I'm not going to be able to wake up in the morning and not be terrified that some crazy shit ain't going to happen.
Right.
I mean, you might want to tempt fate like that, but I don't want to tempt fate like that. No, thank you. So I mean, do what you got to do. I can tell you this, we have a sign in our front yard. If you walk in this yard, you might not be leaving it in one piece, because I'm not going to have you come on here and threaten me or threaten anything. If you come on here with ill will, it's not going to be good for either of us, because I'm not going to feel unsafe on my house. I'm not going to feel unsafe in the one place that I am supposed to feel safe in. You want to put pictures of my house out there, you want to put my address out there, you do you, but you better never show up here. And that is wild to me. That is fucking wild to me. That is wild to me. I can't even wrap my head around that shit.
Yeah, I don't understand the point of it, because there are crazy people, crazier than the people that are putting that shit out on the internet. And like, I just don't, like, same here. Like, I don't even have fucking words. Like, I can promise you one thing: say whatever you want about me, try to hurt me, physically, verbally, emotionally, mentally. Cool beans. I obviously cannot take it because I'm at the end of my rope. But you approach my house, you come in my yard, you threaten my house. I don't even look at it as my house. I look at it as this is my kids' safe place and domain. I do not play games. You can meet you can meet your match at that point. That is not a threat. That is a promise. Do not come to my house. Do not come to Ryan's house. This shit is ridiculous. And yes, we are being genuine for whoever posted that earlier, saying, oh, I hope you guys are being genuine because this shit is ridiculous. You're right. It is ridiculous. And I don't know how much of this you've listened to, but I'm pretty sure anyone with 2 brain cells can figure out that we are being 100% fucking serious if you can't hear it in our voices.
You know, it was one thing when things were going back and forth on TikTok. It's another when you're calling people's jobs and shit. That's a whole nother level. Like I can't even comprehend what would make somebody do something like that.
What?
What my husband just said.
Oh, is he on? Oh, did he text you?
No, he just said something on here. Yeah, apparently, babe, they've decided that they're going to start uploading pictures of our satellite house. Pictures from Google Earth. They're going to start uploading photos of our house now. So that's where we're at now. That's where we're at now.
We're going to resume normal programming.
Yep, we're resuming normal programming because this is ridiculous. You know what? Let them do their thing because they can sit and poke and prod because you know what? White flag, you win. We're going back to regularly scheduled programming because at this point, no matter how much we defend ourselves, no matter how much we do, no matter how much anything, it's never going to change. And it proved to me it was never going to change when I went on a live and had a good time talking about stupid random shit, and it was still torn the fuck down. No matter what you do, it's never going to change. And that is unreal. That I mean, it's one thing to be like, oh, you know, she's talking shit. We're going to post, blah, blah. I get that. Look, I get it. I'm petty. I get it. But when you are literally just talking about fucking everyday shit, like, oh, I had something for dinner. Oh my God, how'd you know what you different? Why is she doing the shut the fuck up. Like when you are beating that much of a fucking dead horse, my God. I'm going to be going live mostly on YouTube, so you might want to go get the YouTube link. I'm not saying I'm not ever going to go live on this account. I will, but if I do go live, it's going to probably be on 404. By 404, you can look in my videos. It says follow these accounts. Follow those accounts, and more than likely, if I go live, it's going to be on 404. So, I have this account. What do you mean when I get it back? I got this account. But you know, they're trying to whether or not my messages today had a part in it or not, they made it their mission to get my other account yanked, and I'm not going to give them a reason to get this account yanked. So they can yank all my little ones that I don't give a fuck about. And you can go on my YouTube and you can record all the shit there. There's an account in there called 404. It's a long name. It's 404.user.not.found.today. It's in that first video. It's tagged underneath it, so you guys ain't got to type shit in. Just go to that video, and there's links of my other TikToks. You can just go. So you can just do it that way. It's linked out in the bottom. So, and I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna probably start going live on those. I'm not saying I'll never go live on here, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna be on YouTube. I like the fact that they record it so that people can enjoy it later, and that way everything's there for what I said. And it's there that I can reference it.
Well, I appreciate you asking me to come up, and I appreciate everybody listening and being kind and respectful for the most part. I'm gonna go to bed, but I love you, and I will message you guys in the morning, and keep in touch.
All right. You did good, babe.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. So my husband's going to be here fairly shortly. He was just in the chat, so I have a feeling he's going to be showing up here pretty soon. I actually had him take the car today so I could sit at home and chill and just do some shit, and got some laundry done and whatnot, and just kind of sat and chilled today. So I'm waiting for him to get home, and I think I work tomorrow, so I have to look. I don't know what time, but so I appreciate that, Wolf. So yeah. Yeah, one thing I got to say about the YouTube chat is it's a lot quieter. It's a lot quieter. It's easier to read. It's a lot easier to read. So it's nice. It's not as hectic. It's not as much, going on. Smacking me out in sleep. But we're just over this shit at this point. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like this shit's just the people that are going on about this are just too much. Like, what did we ever do that we violated your very being, that you are calling people's jobs? Like, what did Courtney ever do to you that you want to call her job? Thank you, Nancy. I'm there, librarian. I guess it's a little harder to find my account because it's kind of new. I've had a couple people tell me they had a hard time finding it. I will, Celeste. I will. My YouTube is in my link tree that it's not on here right now. If you go to if you go to my first video, there'll be other accounts. Click one of those accounts, pick any account, it doesn't matter. And that bio is the link tree. I put it in and erased it and put it in and erased it and put it in because I kept spelling it wrong on this account. And it was like, you can't put it in for another 7 days. I'm like, all right, fuck, never mind. So can you go to bed now? Yeah. I'm gonna probably get off here, play my game for a while, and wait till he gets home and whatnot. So I will be on here. Be on here anyway. Probably sometime tomorrow. I'm thinking. I'm not sure when or whatever. And check my other accounts to see. Make sure your notifications are on. More than likely, it might be 404. I'm not saying I won't ever come out on this one. I'm not saying that at all, but it's going to be a lot fewer and further between. So, I did fix my Trigus. I jammed it through. See, I jammed it through. It was pretty wild. I just shoved it through. So, I hope everybody has a good night tonight, and see you on the flip side. Shut that one off first. All right, guys. Well, I will see you here at some point. So